guys, welcome to my bathroom. This is probably going to be my go forward filming for makeup tutorials. In the meantime, I'm right next to my baby. She's right at the hand reach, and this is usually where I will actually get ready for work. I don't have much space. I basically just have my countertop, my bathroom countertop, and that's all I have. That's why I've been talking about trying to have the tools necessary and not the whole makeup collection upstairs. I do have a makeup room downstairs that I actually have a video about, and where I have all my makeup collection. I have drawers of makeup, but not in here because there's just not enough space. So I just did my face, and I'm going to go very quickly over what I did because this is not really about a face tutorial. And I basically used a foundation. The foundation that I used, and I'm trying to find it as I speak in my whole mess, is the Too Faced Amazing Face Oil-Free Close-Up Coverage Foundation. I used Warm Nude, and this foundation is actually pretty good if you're looking for a light to medium coverage. I like to feel like it's my own skin, so I actually like it very, very much. I went over with a beauty blender, and then I set it with a translucent powder. This is the Insta Filter Invisible Finishing Powder. This is from Julep, and it actually came in one of my subscriptions. I edited my box, and it's pretty nice. It's very light. It doesn't cake, so I like it a lot. I also used, bless you, I also used my Julep Cushion Complexion 5-in-1 Skin Perfector with turmeric. This is basically just a concealer, again from Julep. And it's very convenient for the under eye area because you just pump a little bit of the product, go over it, and then I went over with my beauty blender and set it with powder. Then for contouring, I really didn't do much contouring. I basically just did a little bit of bronzer. I used my Huda bronzer, and then I went over with some blush. Excuse me, and the blush that I used was Party from Tarte, which is this nice color. I've been using this a lot, you can tell. This is, I guess, the only color that I've been using lately because it just goes with everything, and it really, really goes nicely with my skin complexion. Now, after that, I did my eyebrows with my Anastasia pencil, and this is where I'm at right now. So I want to do a little bit of an eye tutorial. I've been feeling that I haven't done tutorials in forever. And quite honestly, I haven't been doing a lot of eye looks, very basic ones for work. But today we're actually going out, so I'm going to try to do something not too over the top, but wearable. At least what I consider wearable, so stay with me. The primer that I've been using lately, and this is a sample size, I believe this was also one of those reward points that you get, is the Eye Basics Base. This is in wheat, and this is from Laura Mercier. I gotta say, it's actually nice. I like it a lot, and I'm going to be using hand mirror to apply my makeup today because I have my mirror on the side, but then I don't want you to see all the mess. So I'm going to do it from here. So I basically apply a little bit of this product. It actually has some coverage. So what I like about it is that you actually get a nice canvas on your lids. Right now I have a little bit of a issue in my eyelids. It's so dry that everything's caking on my eyes. Basically any product that I apply. I have some kind of a skin condition in my eyes, so I'm really hoping that this whole thing works out, but I can't wait to use the Huda beauty thingy. So I'm going to be testing a few things that I actually got from Sephora, from the Sephora holiday sale. One is the Huda Desert Dusk palette, and the other two are the Tarte brush set. I want to use at least the eye ones and see how they work, along with the color switch from Veramona, because I'm really eager to see if that will actually take out all of the product. So I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna be using again the Huda Beauty Dusk palette, and excuse the background noise from Emma. So for this eye tutorial, I'm going to try to go on a wearable side, but still I want to use color because this is the whole point of this palette. So I'm going to use Amethyst, and Amethyst is basically a very nice deep purple. I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to place it right on the crease. And I usually do this with a blender brush, but I'm just using the shader brush because all I need right now is to apply it. And as I said, I just want to do a quick test run of these eyeshadows. So far, they apply very true to its color, and they seem to be blending very nicely. And again, this is not even a blender brush. I'm getting a little bit of fallout. So, interesting. Let's see. A little bit is okay, but not too much. I really don't like fallout on my eyeshadows. So let's top off the excess to see if that helps. And then again, I'm just placing the product. I'm not using any sort of blender brush, but usually a good eyeshadow will blend with any brush. That's why I'm doing this. So and it is actually blending nicely. Okay. All right, so far so good. Now I'm going to use my color switch and see how that goes. I'm curious to see if this actually works, because if it does, so you can see that the brush is actually fine. I mean, still has some pigment, but if I test it, it doesn't have any product. This actually does work. I like it. All right, so now for my lid color, I want to use something that is not too dramatic, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to be using Angelic. This one over here. It's a nice peachy color. So let's see how that goes along with this one. And it does blend like butter on your lids. I really like these shadows. Wow, I really like these shadows. And please bear in mind, my skin and my eye area is a mess. Right now, it's a whole desert right there. So that's why I have primer and all that good stuff, but still, these eyeshadows are awesome. Okay, liking it so far. Okay, now I'm cleaning it again. Lazy Me is using the same brush. Still working perfect. And now I'm going to go with Nefertiti, and Nefertiti is this gold that the palette has. And I'm going to see if that actually works for my teardrop area. So I'm just going to grab a little bit and place it right on the teardrop to illuminate my face a little bit, my eyes. Okay, looking good so far. Sorry to have moved your angle. I had to reach out on the drawer right there. So I actually need a brush that specific Tarte set doesn't have. I usually use something very tapered or small for my deeper color in the crease, and the go-to for me is the Tapered Crease Pro. This is from Sephora. It's the number 19, but you can use anything that has a very tapered tip so that you can actually get a deeper color in. So for me, I'm going to use Ode, or I don't even know how you actually pronounce this color, but it's one of the darkest, if not the darkest brown that's in that palette. I'm just dipping in the tip of this, just the tip, because I don't know how much payoff I'm going to get out of it, and I don't want a big hot mess in my eye. So it's better to build when you're working with new eyeshadows or with a deep shadow that you don't really know how it's going to behave. Just build on it. Don't go crazy from the beginning, because then you can't really fix it. So I'm just going on my very crease with this color. And again, I'm building it. Again, on the other side. You know what I'm starting to feel? I'm starting to feel that she missed a black or a very, very deep brown or plum color, like really deep. This one has a good payoff, but I would still go a little bit darker. That's just me. Just me. I'm going to go with the blender brush that comes in the set. And I'm going to try to blend out a little bit all of that color in my brow bone. And for that, I'm going to be using Desert Sand again, which is this color over here. And you might think why, and that's because I'm going to go first on my brow bone, and then I'm going to try to blend out the same color that I already have in there. The reason being is because, again, I want this to be a wearable. If you want a little bit more drama, then you can actually move one shade up and use Musk, which is a little bit of a light brown, or even Eden, which is the one on the peachy side. So I'm just going to place this color on my brow bone. And then I'm going to blend it downwards to blend with what I already have there. And then you just need to move your brush back and forth to have a nice blended transition. I will probably leave it here as it is, and then just apply some color to a lower lash line, some liner, and then mascara, and we are done. Now for your lower lash line, I'm going to use this same tapered brush. You can use a pencil brush as well. I'm going to use Royal, and Royal is this deep shimmery purple, sorry. So I'm just going to get the tip of it and go right under my lower lash line. And I'm not going to go all the way, just on the outer side. And there you go. Now I'm going to do my liner. For my eyeliner, I'm going to be using Bobbi Brown, and this is the Longwear Eye Gel eyeliner, and I'm using black ink. And my Tarte Bendit, I don't know how you call it, but I like this a lot. I usually use the regular ones, and I moved to this one and I really like it. Alright, so this is with eyeliner. I'm still missing to do my mascara. You can add, definitely, I would suggest, if you have the time, add some eyelashes. It will definitely finish up the look. Right now, I don't feel like having eyelashes. Again, not a real fan of adding a lot of time to it, and I'm just going to do mascara, but you will see a different dramatic change if you decide to do the eyelashes. So I'm going to apply mascara and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have applied my mascara and this is the final look with just mascara. The mascara that I used is the Your Show Iconic Cover Curl. It's my favorite so far. It's the go-to mascara. So this is the one that I've been using and I love it. I have tried a few and this is so far my best choice right now. I'm going to also try a little bit of the Ambient Light from Hourglass palette that I got on the same shopping trip. So if you watched the whole video, you know what I'm talking about. This is the new Ambient Volume 3 palette, and I'm very excited about this palette basically because I will be traveling soon and I need something that actually has everything in one palette that I don't need to stress over, and I'm just going to not blind you by putting Huda here. So this is the palette. I didn't use the blush, as I said I used Tarte, but I could go over with a little bit of it. What do you guys think? I'm going to cheat and just do a little bit of the blush, the peachy blush, this one, and I'm just going to go over. That might be a little bit too much, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Then I'm going to use this brush from the Tarte set, and I'm going to use the, I actually need a highlighter. So the one that I'm going to choose is the right on the middle. It has a nice mixture to it of light. So I'm just going over my cheekbone back and forth, and that's all you need. This product, that's what I said on my other video, you don't really need all those holiday palettes. Just invest in one thing that's actually good. I've done that in the past. I had to have it all. I had to have it all. Doesn't pay off. You end up throwing a lot of makeup and a lot of money. Okay, now I'm going to go over my nose too, and I'm going to get the highlighter that's light. I don't know the names of it. I think it's called Diffuse Light. So the Diffuse Light, which is this one over here. With the same brush, the tip of it though, and I'm going to go over my nose and my forehead, right in the center, and then diffuse it to the sides, but just the center, it's enough to bring the light to you. I'm going to go back to the first color that I got, that is actually called Hypnotic Strobe Light, and let me show you so that you can actually know what I'm using. This one over here, and I'm going to use it on my chin. You see how immediately it brings the light in? It's amazing. Now make sure that you're actually getting a little product and you don't look like a disco ball. I'm going to use the tip of my finger, roll it over, and use it on the tip of my nose, right on the tip of my nose, and then diffuse it down the bridge. Now I'm going to clean the brush, and with the tip of it, I'm going to go with, what is this? This is 2, 3, with number 4, which is the Bronzer Luminous Bronzer Light. So I figured it was a bronzer, right? With the tip of it, and then I'm also going to go to the sides of my nose. And I'm going to do one side so that you can actually see the difference from one side to the other. Do you see the difference? Okay, now I'm going to do the other side. And the nose is one of the things that I like to highlight the most. I don't know why, but I am always highlighting my nose because I feel like I have such a tiny nose that I need to do that. And I like to do the trick with a finger where you actually get a straight line and then you can just go over with a buffer brush and smooth it out. So I like the way it actually looks. So we're gonna leave it this way. Now for the lips, I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs, the same one that I showed you on my whole video. I've been really eager to use this. This is in color Perfect. Look at this lipstick, and beautiful. And I'm going to apply it. It's just like butter. Guys, you believe me when I tell you this is the only lipstick you actually need in your purse? It goes with any makeup you'd want to do. Anything at all. And it will make it look beautiful. So, yes, 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 yes to this Perfect Marc Jacobs color. It's just beautiful. I love it. Alright guys, so this is the final result. If I weren't speaking and explaining and going back and forth on the products and just on the go, I would usually have this done in 10 minutes. But in this case, I don't know how long it's going to be the video. I'll try to edit it as less as possible so that it's true to it. And I also wanted to test a few things. So you guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if there is anything that you have any questions specifically about. I will be more than happy to answer. And go ahead and shop because I think that you don't have much time, if any at all, when I upload this video. Alright guys, you take care. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you liked it. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care. Bye.